All right, here we are after the game. This is a game where legends are made. This is where the plays are made that people remember for a long time. You had 2 massive touchdowns in this one. C.J. Daniels of the Miami Hurricanes. Walk me through a couple of those plays. What were you seeing?
First and foremost, it's a blessing to be on this stage. I give all the glory to God. And those 2 touchdowns, man, it's stuff we do in practice, man. A lot of people don't see all the highlights that we do throughout the week. So it just reverts for practice, man. Just making those plays in practice to make it as easy as possible for my quarterback. And it just gives him the trust. So.
When you look at the flow of the game, I mean, you guys have been known to be balanced, running the football, which sets up the pass. But tonight, you didn't really run the football as well as many expected you to, put more of the pressure on the passing game. What were you guys seeing that led to the big-time numbers that you were able to put up, your quarterback was able to put up, that led to a victory coming against the Florida State secondary?
Yeah, man. We had a bye week last week, so, we had 2 weeks to really figure out what the Florida State defense was doing, man. And we had great play calling from the coaches, and, it just led to us being able to make those plays, man. And like I said, it happens in practice, man. Like, it starts in practice Monday through Friday, and, we come out here and make it happen.
How important was it to have your quarterback, Carson Beck, who's played in a lot of atmospheres like this? Yep. It was loud. It was crazy. You guys can't hear anything. He steps in, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Yeah. What was he like in the huddle throughout the night and just having that confidence and that composure? How big was that for you guys?
Oh, man, he's a leader, man. That's the first thing. He's our alpha. He just gets stuff right, man. And the main thing we want to do is back him up and give him all the confidence that he needs, man. And he's just so humble, man. He's a guy that, he works hard in practice, and he comes out here, man, he doesn't flinch at all, man. So he's a great guy to stand behind.
When you look at this receiving core, there were a lot of question marks when you look at so many players that you lost from an outstanding team a year ago. Mm-hmm. But tonight you guys delivered, yourself, Malachi, Tony. What does it say about your entire wide receiver room in terms of being able to go on a stage like this and deliver the way you guys did?
Yeah, it's not a question no more. We got a room full of guys that I think are wide receiver ones, man. Mm-hmm. So, we take that to the practice field and, we compete. That's the main thing, man. And, today we was able to show everybody, show the world, man, what we do as a receiver corps.
One of the things coming into the season was you guys had to run through the gauntlet, the entire state of Florida. You had to go through the Gators, South Florida, and now Florida State. What was the message from Mario Cristobal, your head coach, kind of coming into each game, and then now that you've made it through it, how rewarding was it, and what was the message to the team?
I can't really say word for word what he says, but, make it physical, man. Make it hard for him. And that's the main thing. He just wants us to pound, and don't let off the gas. So that's his message.
The last question for me, you look at your quarterback, Carson Beck, man, he's done it all, right? And coming into today's matchup, me and Danny emphasized living up to that Heisman conversation. Yep. Do you think he's the best quarterback in college football, and if so, why?
No doubt about it, man. Like I said, he's a guy that comes in and he just takes over. When he first came in Miami, he set the standard, and we follow suit, man. And like I said, he's been at these stages even higher than this, man. So he's a leader. He's a great guy to follow behind.
Who's the best team in college football?
That's on them to decide.
Smart man. CJ, congrats. We both are on the winning and losing side of this one. No better place to be. Congratulations.
No doubt. Appreciate y'all.